Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith, and on this channel I share practical tutorials on productivity tools, AI, freelancing, and digital skills. But today I'll be walking you through how you can create your own professional virtual assistant portfolio using Canva completely free. So if you are ready, without wasting time, let's dive right into it. Before we begin, you will need your a Canva account. If you don't have a Canva account, please kindly open one. But this is my Canva account. Secondly, you will need your professional photo. You will need your service information, your testimonial, optional if you have. But if you are just a new VA who want to start a virtual assistant, then you need your contact information. So if you are ready, let's dive right into it. Here is at the left-hand side of your Canva, you will see something called template. Click on template. It will take you to another dashboard, which is display. Simply click on, you will search for website portfolio. Website portfolio. It will give you these different options, but any website portfolio can work because you are trying to create a website portfolio. So it will give you different options. Canva has a lot of portfolio website portfolio template. So you just choose the one you want to actually edit and create easily. But for this video, I'll be using this. Let's see. Okay, I'll be using this template. So simply click on customize this template. It will take you to a different tab entirely where it will have to load, then you can start designing. This Canva portfolio, my assistant today will be either Claude AI or ChatGPT, but I'll be using Claude AI to show you how I'm going to create this portfolio as someone who is just going into the virtual assistant part in my career. So I'm going to ask Claude AI to help me design the structure of how I want my portfolio to be and every other thing from my back session, my previous work, that is your own portfolios, your contact informations, and the rest. So let's begin. But first, I'll give you the prompt. Here's the prompt I'm going to use. This is the prompt I'm going to use for this portfolio. Sorry, for this portfolio. I will leave the prompt in the description of this video. You can go there to also use the same prompt for yours. But this is what I'm going to give Cloda. So Claudia is asking me what type of skills am I offering as a virtual assistant. So is it admin or executive support? Is it social media? Is it content or copywriting? You know what you are doing. So I'm going with admin. We're going to admin. So now the next question is, do you have experience? Do you have samples? Or you are just starting from zero? Or you have a little formal experience only? So you choose whatever is in your category. But for this video, I will say yes, I have some samples. So Claudia has helped us to design how our portfolio will be, what will be in our homepage, about section, our service, our portfolio, our testimonial, and our contacts. So let's go straight back to our Canva website that we selected. This page is actually too small. So to increase, you use this button down here to increase to your own desired taste. Now I'll be changing this. To like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Change this information to your name. Write your name here, then your surname. We're going to change the front text because it does not look appealing. You click on this front here. Make sure you highlight your text first before you change your front text. Change it once, okay. That is your name now. After that, the next thing we are going to do is to change this photo. Remember I said you have to have your professional photo with you. So we change this photo here. I have already uploaded. To upload your photo, simply go to the right side of your Canva. You see upload. Click on upload files here and you can set all your files on your laptop. But me, I've already uploaded my professional photo. So I'll be using this my photo here. Can replace background. Just simply click on delete this one. This will be our photo. Before this, we are going to add a frame to this. To add frame, picture frame, click on elements, search for frame. So once you search for frame, they will give you different options for different frames. So we'll be going for a simple one because it's a tutorial video. I'll be using this. So simply click on it and it will just come to your dashboard. Then you can put this image on the frame. Automatically, it enters into the frame. Then to adjust, you can adjust your image like this. To make it more fancy, we can add more corner rows. You can increase the corner rows like this. So that is it. Then the next thing we are going to do is to add some like a bit of spice to this home page. But let's go back to our Claudia. What did Claudia say we should do? So Claudia said our headline will be reliable administration. So let's copy this headline from Claudia and go back to the website and simply highlight and paste it. You will expand this to make it more bold, and you can change the text size again. You can choose any text size, but we'll be going for a simple one. Let's go with that. We increase the text size too to make it more bold. So this is how our front page is currently. So this is what our subheading is, but we'll not be doing that. We just go to this short. So the next is Claudia said a short intro paragraph. So we are going to add this. I actually prefer this one than that one. Then we add the call to action to our home page. So you can put this here. To add text to your, that just on your left hand side, you see text. You click on sub heading. So then we'll copy and paste. You paste once into your website. You are going to adjust this size. You are going to adjust it to fit into the portfolio. Now the next thing for you to do is to arrange it. Arrange it. Just do it the way you feel you like it. The design is simple. So hi, I am Fix. So this is it. You can still remove the, but I'll be removing this to make the page more nice. So we'll leave this at this extent again. Then we'll increase it a little bit. Yeah, this is how our own page. Then the call to action. Remember, you have to add a call to action to your page. Let's go back. So let's use it. Or you can say, work with me. This is actually nice. You can leave this or you replace it with what Claude gives you. See my services. See my services. So you can actually add links to this, but I will show you guys that later. But this is how our home page is currently. This is how our home page is. Then the next thing we are going to do right now is the about section. So this is our about section. For our about section, we're going to remove this text and replace it with what Claudia gave us. So this what Claudia gave us. So just copy. And remember, you don't have to follow everything Claudia says. Just copy and paste into your. You don't have to follow everything Claudia says. You can certainly still edit if you do not like the taste or whatever the AI feature gives you. So you can still change it. So we're going to, for this one, we're going to delete this image. So you change it to your name. That is your first name, not your surname, just your first name. Then you can edit this. Simply just give it a small edit. To make it more nice. Make sure you remove this AI backslash. But if you want to leave it there, you leave it. But me, I like removing it to make it look more professional. Then for these red lines, it's because I'm using Grammarly on my laptop, so it's actually requiring me to change this English from American. Make sure you edit this your front page to look nice. But there's something else I want to add to this front page. So I'm going to add a subheading text to it to make it to look more nice. I'm going to move this somewhere here and name it. So a little about me. So we'll move this up here. We're going to add an extra text to this front page. So we're going to add another subheading right there. And we'll go to Claudia. Claudia wrote something for us. So we add what I bring to the table. So what do you bring to the table? Why the person should actually hire you? So then we add another text, a subheading again, and place it right here. Okay. We're going to increase this page. To increase this page, simply click on this thing here and drag it down. It's simple, just drag it down. Then we're going to add this text. We're going to add this text to this place. So you simply copy from Claude AI and paste on your you reduce your text size. Reduce and expand your text to fit in. You can put this to the middle if you desire to. Then we're going to turn this back. I'm going to turn this space bar because it's too big. So we'll return it back to where you want it to be. Just a few space away from the text. Then for this front text, we are going to change it. Simply click on your front text and change it to any other text. So you can change how your settings it, but I'll put it at this middle. So make sure you check for spellings and the rest when white happen. Maybe we should increase this thing a little bit because of the space. For this reliable, let's do something spicy. Let's add each test we have its own boss. Let's each test has its own boss. You know what to do now. Simply copy. You just need to repeat this. Just repeat it by duplicating. Right click on it. If you are using a mouse, just right click. If you are using your normal laptop board, just right click and click on duplicate. It duplicates once, then you move what you duplicate to another on the other side of yours so that it will not be covering the other text. You duplicate it, then you can input other text that was written there. So you can just input, duplicate and input. It's simple and easy. Duplicate and input orders. You can do this more than 3 times. You right click again and duplicate, then move it. Simple. It's easy and simple. Duplicate and paste everything. Then after this, the next thing we are going to is your previous work. That's actually your portfolio. If you don't have a previous work, all you need to do during your class, let me say like ALS that I did, we did projects, like different projects. You can use those projects to do your own portfolio. That is your previous work. So it's the way that you actually bring it out. So we don't need this. We don't need this. I'm going to delete everything on this page except from this. So now, the first thing now is to go back to your elements and search for frame. We're already there. So click on any of the frames. So I'm going to be using this. I'll click on this. It will appear at the dashboard. I need two of this frame. Then I click on it again. It will appear. I'll move it towards the side. Then for this one, I'm going to expand it because what I want to put is large. Remember I said you need your professional and all your contact information. For this page, I'm going to add something. I already uploaded. I designed my own portfolio in a way that the project I have done, I made it duplicate in a way that is fine. Okay, something like this. So this is for calendar management. Let me look for the one I did for calendar management. Then I'm going to input it. But for this example now, this one is something that, okay, this one is for email. So I'm going to click on it. You see, I did this. This is not from Pinterest. But however, if you don't have photos to place here, all you need to do is to go to Pinterest, go to another tab, and type in Pinterest. Pinterest will also require you to open an account so that if you're using a phone, you need to open an account to save. But if you're not using a phone, so this is Pinterest. You can actually download anything from Pinterest, like pictures. So just simply search for email, email photo, anything. Just search for email photo. Just search it. It does not have to be your normal email. Don't search for logo. Just search for email photo. It's bringing us logo. It's bringing us the logo, but just search for anything you need on Pinterest, like uh image. Okay, we can go with something like this, but we're not going to be used. I already created it, but if you need anything, just just go to Pinterest and search for every image you want. You can use something like this for that kind of dashboard, but I already have mine. So just download it and go back to your portfolio and upload. But this is for my email management. Then this is for my calendar. This is for my calendar. This is for my calendar. So this calendar is Google Calendar. So you just move it into the dash into the frame and expand to make it more nice. Then when you are done, we are going to add text. We're going to add text to this port app. Then you go back to text, next step, and add a subheading. So the subheading, you can make it any how you want to do it, but this one now we'll write, I'm going to write email. So you're going to still duplicate this right up here. You can either right click or click on this three dots for more and click on duplicate. It automatically duplicates. All you need to do is to move it to the other part of your test and write in the name of this project. The name of this project is calendar management. So it's calendar management. So when you are done with this, there's something you do. Since it's a website, it's not picture. So we are going to add link to this page. We're going to add links to this page. And to do this, you have to save your work on Google Drive. You know what Google Drive is? As a virtual assistant, you should know what Google Drive is. So simply go to your Google Drive on your on your browser. Go to Google Drive. You will copy the link of that project you saved on Google Drive, and it has to be in PDF format. This is my Google Drive, and you can see that I have something called portfolio. I have resume, I have resume. So this portfolio, I click on my portfolio. It's a folder that I opened for all portfolio. Open the folder and put your portfolio in there so that because the link will be accessible to everyone who who opens the link. So we are just going to put it portfolio. So this is the portfolio. So now the first thing is our email. So we're going to click on this three dots here. Click on that. You see share. Click on copy share. Or you click on this share here. So make sure you put it as viewers. Like everyone that has the link to this copy of this document can view it. So we'll copy the link here. Simply copy the link and click on done. Then we'll go back to our portfolio. We'll right click on this our portfolio here. Right click on it. Or you click on this dot. So I'm going to right click. You'll see something called link here. Click on link. You paste the link on it and say and click on done. Now, if I click on this link, it takes me to another dashboard that shows the project I did for this particular client. I said if you don't have past project, use your previous project you did during your class, during your any virtual assistant class you did. You can use your previous project. You are going to repeat the same thing for you. Highlight your email management, that's the title of the project. Then you click on those three dots that I showed you earlier. Yeah, just highlight. Then you right click and input the email. However, when you input email, so let me quickly show you. Like this, you right click on this three dots here. You will still see a link. You still see the link here. You can paste the link on it and click on done. Immediately you do this, most times it shows underlined, but I think this new Canva feature is not doing that. But however, if you have that underline features on it on your own, all you need to do is click on this three dot on your page and click on remove underline, like this line here. Just click on it. It automatically removes it. It's just like Microsoft Word document. For this, we're going to expand this a little bit. To add more spice to this portfolio, I'm going to add something like a description. You know, as a virtual assistant, you should have, there's difference between your achievement and your responsibility. So you can say, as a result of this project, I'll quickly type something here. It led to the increase. It led to like okay, it led to 35% increase in in let's just say calendar management. So we're writing something like this here so that anybody that reads the project knows that you actually made a great improvement. We're going to change the font size of this text to something smaller. It's not small. We'll reduce the size. You can play with text. Don't yeah, you can play with your text anyhow you want it. So for you to do the same thing here, you simply duplicate this page here and move it down to the calendar management aspect. Move it down here. move the calendar management up, move the down here. So remember to put the links for your calendar management from your Google Drive down, and that is all for your project. Then to get a duplicate page for your project, all you need to do is to click on this so that you'll not be repeating the same thing all over and over again. Simply click on this. On the left-hand side, you will see something called duplicate session. Duplicate session, you click on it, it automatically duplicates your page into two. Then now what you do is no longer calendar management. You have to change it to like you change it to other projects such as let's say meeting agendas. Say meeting agenda and planning. Then for this one, you can call it can give it another project, data entry. Then you change this image. You change this image and you're going to change the links. So we'll go back to our upload. Go back to our upload and look for data. This one is for data entry. So I'll click on this and simply move it into the dash, into our, I'm going to move it. If you don't have image to represent what you have. But these ones, I created it myself. You can look for data entry image on Pinterest. You can look for meeting and data or planning on Pinterest. But these data entry image and meeting planning are what I did myself. Like you can use your past project and the rest. But for here, after duplicating our page, we are on the meeting agenda previous work, that is the portfolio. So you just had to I'm going to duplicate this write-up. Simply click on this three link, this three dots here, and duplicate and move it down here. What you are going to write on this box is what the client was facing. Like this, and I said, this is an example. This is not what you write. This is an example for this meeting agenda. If the client has an overwhelming inbox with missing follow-up, so you organize these the challenges the client have. Now, this is what your duty. You organize the folder, you created the eBay and set template for common replies. Then this was the result. This reduced unread, this led to a reduced unread email from S to 0 and improve response times by 80%. This shows that your portfolio has a more credible information. Then for us to put links to this thing now, we'll simply have to click on this three dots here. You click on link and it paste the link that you get from your Google Doc. Or I've already showed you how you will do that. So you repeat everything. Then to duplicate this page again, to have the third portfolio, you simply click on duplicate session by the left-hand side, duplicate session. It's duplicate for you, but this time around, we're going to put travel planning. We're going to use this box for travel planning. You know the your experience. We are going to use this box for travel planning, and we simply what replace this image again. You go to upload. You can get travel planning from Pinterest also. Images that you like that fit your own taste. But these ones are what I did. These are my actual projects that I screenshot. I screenshot and just kept it on inside my portfolio. Inside my portfolio to make it easy. So let me look for the image. It's taking time to load. I don't know why. Well, let's see. It's been a while that I uploaded. Should be somewhere here. Okay. Yes, it's travel planning. So this is travel planning. You know what you do? Just move it into the frame. It will automatically fit into the frame. That is it. Then You can change this one into any other session you want, like you can call it, what should we call this session now? Aside from travel planning, there are other projects you did. Okay, this is okay, content calendar. Content calendar. Let's do this for content calendar. I got this image from Pinterest. This content calendar image is not mine. I got it from Pinterest. So you can just put content calendar because you might have clients that need you to manage their content. Say content calendar. So this content calendar, you have to repeat the same thing by putting in your detailed information, describing the challenges the client had, what you did, and the results it showed. The same thing, you repeat it here, and make sure you put in the links for it. For this travel planning, and to put the link, because I've already duplicated this page and they have links from previous page, I just go back to my Google Drive and copy the links from that place. So this is the travel planning. All I need to do is to click on this three dot here. So you click on this three dots. You either click on share or copy, or I'll be going for copy. Everything here has already been set to anybody with the link. So I'm going to just copy the link. This for travel planning. I will go back to my portfolio website and simply this link here is for my email because you are duplicating. So just simply click on these three dots again. Scroll down to edit link. This edit link and delete that one and put in this one and click on done. So you replace everything. This right up here, we're going to put link on it. Why? Because the person might not even know that there's a particular place. So just put links on things you know that it can easily be accessed by. It has an underline on it. It's underlined. So what I told you, just simply click on it. Click on this three dots here and remove the underline. It automatically remove the underline for you. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. A moment. Okay, it sleeps. You repeat this to as many projects that you have. As many projects that you have. So the next section we are going to is our testimonial. Testimonial is optional. If you don't have a testimonial, there's no need to stress yourself, but I'll be showing you how to add a testimonial. We don't need anything on this page, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it and simply go to text and add the heading. So we'll call it testimonial. To move your text, just hold your mouse and move it upward. Testimonial. Then the next thing is we're going to add subtext to it. For this subtext, we're going to duplicate it into two. Right click and duplicate your text, or you click on this dot here and duplicate it. You move it to the other side. It's a testimonial. If your client gives you picture, that is good. But if your client did not give you any picture, you leave it. Then we're going to go back to Coursera. Coursera gives us a template for our testimonial. So we're just going to write anything. I'm going to write anybody's name here, any name here. So I'm just going to write Mr. John. So I'm going to write Mr. John here, CEO. It's just a template. So if you have your testimonial from a client, a past client, you can write it here, CEO. Then we're going to add a subtext. No, not a subtext. Add the body. So the body is, we'll just add, I was completely, let me quickly type this. And also, if you do not have a previous client, you can ask someone you trust, like your colleague, uh, your previous place of work, or someone you know that can vouch for you. Or you can even do some data email management for them so that they can write you a testimonial. So this is just the write-up that I'm going to be using. So this for a client that I did, I managed his finance. Let's just say client that I manage his finance. So you can either add this text up or you add the text down. But for this name, I want to move it down so that whoever that is reading the testimonial can read what I'm writing first before. So we're just going to duplicate this. You add the other testimonial that you have, but we're duplicating this. It's just an example. We'll duplicate this. You can call this, I just call this, give it any name. This is how your testimonial session can be simple and easy. On both the text, can change the text side front. We're going to use Laura. You can play with your front size the way you want it to be. So that's simple. The next page is your contact information that we're going to be doing. In this page, you're going to be putting your pictures. So we're going to use this last page. We do not need this page. We do not need this page. So we're going to delete it. To delete an entire portfolio page, is either you go to the left-hand side and see the delete page as your contact information. So we're creating the contact section now. So we just simply delete whatever we do not need and leave those ones that we need. So we can say, let's work together. So we're going to use this write-up. So I will say, let's work together. Sorry, let's work together. You simply expand if it's too big for you or any way you want it. My feeling is telling me to move this work to the Trying to reduce the size. So you can simply do that. The next thing we're going to do is to change this image. We do not want to use this image, so we're going to change this image to our own professional image. You simply backspace or you right click and you delete. Then you go to your upload and upload your professional image. But before that, we're going to have to put in our frame. I told you recently, just search for frame and it will bring you. So this is the frame we'll be using. You can, there's other frames, so there are other frames on this, the other fancy frame. There are other fancy frames you can use. You choose the one you want. So, okay, let's change frame. Let's use this instead. Let's, de let's delete this. Let's use this. So for this frame here, that your picture you used before, we are going to upload it all over again. Here it is. I'm going to place it inside the frame. So that is it. To expand in, simply just expand if you want to. But if you don't want to, you can reduce it, but we're expanding it. Then the next thing is we're going to put in your email, your contact details, and your social media pages. So this is your email. This is your email. For example, that's your email. Then you can add your contact details, your phone number. If you don't have a studio, you can call this location, because for all these international clients, and call this your home address or your location. Don't put your home address, just write the state, the city and the state you live. The city, the state, the country that you live. Then when you are done with this, we are going to add stickers. Then you add your contact details. Duplicate this page to make it the text. So you just put your contact details. Remember to put your country code. Remember to put your country code. Then your social media pages. You are going to put them, but we're going to teach you that now. We'll go back to Elements and we're going to search. So you click on the LinkedIn logo. So we search for LinkedIn logo. Now let's search for, let's just add Facebook. If you want to, because Facebook is not like a page where you can actually, but if you want to add your Facebook logo, you can add your Facebook logo. So let's say this Facebook. But my advice is to add your LinkedIn page. But if you think your Facebook is okay, this is just a practice. Your LinkedIn, okay, this Instagram. You can visit, you can separate your business page from your social media, your personal page. So, so these are the three websites. These are the three websites. Then to add links to this website, you just visit your social media page. We are going to go to LinkedIn right now. You will go to your LinkedIn page on your browser, search for LinkedIn. So I'm going to go straight into my profile instead of going back and front. So just go to LinkedIn. It's simple. Copy this link on your URL, or you see something, it said profile URL, just copy it from here, or you copy it from your page. Then go back to your portfolio, click on the LinkedIn icon. Is that you right click or you click on this three dots and search for link. You click on that link, you paste the link, your LinkedIn link, and you see done. Automatically this link is here. Once the person click on your profile, your website, when you click on this, it takes you to your LinkedIn. Then this your phone number should be your business phone number. Then you can put this open for work. And say open for work. So for these logos, we're going to go for this one. I'm going to search for email logo, then location. So email logo. I'm going to put an email logo instead of typing it. Look for the free version. Anyone that has this crown on is premium version. Or if you know that you want to use a very good features on your portfolio, my advice to you is that you should just pay 400 naira to access Canva for a day. Yeah, 400 naira to access for a day and 1,100 to access for a week. If you know you cannot finish your Canva portfolio in a day. So this is, let's see if we have something white. The page is already black or something red. Okay, let's use this. So we'll simply this email. Make it suit your taste. This email. You can say address logo. So you put that address there. Then you can say phone. You can say phone. It gives you different type. You click on your search for phone call logo, and I picked this, so I just kept it on it and visit. That is all for your contact information. However, we still have two more pages that we didn't use on this listing. You can use these two pages for two things. One, you can use it for your tools you are proficient in, or you use it for your certifications that you have. But let me use this for certification. Let's just quickly do something like certification. Certification, we don't need all this, so we're just going to delete. I'm just going to use one certification. Just quickly delete all this. I'm going to go back to frame. I'm going to go back to frame. I'll choose the simple frame that I see first, then any other ticker comment. I'm not using that, so so we're going to use this frame here because it's just for certification. You have your certificate, so it's just one. So I'm just going to, you can save it as a PDF and upload your certificate down to this place. But if you don't have, you should have a certificate from from anyone you did your virtual assistant program. But for me, I've been using the ALS certificate. Can't find it. Okay, here it is. Simply click on it. And move it in. That's your certificate. That is as simple as it is. You can change this. You can detach image from background. So you detach it. You can detach image from background, or you replace it with yours. Anyone you feel that is going to be okay. So anyone you want to do, it's either you replace it or you delete it, or you make the certificate just one page. But if you have other certificates, you can just simply duplicate it. Duplicate it and make it so. I believe I have one other certificate on this page, so let me use that. So let me just put this here. That's as simple. Then there's one page we have not done, is the service, your service section. So we're going to move this page upward. So to move your page, you click on this arrow that says move up. You click on it, the service. So we're just going to do something fast. We're going to add a heading. I will call it services. We'll move this upward. Yeah, move it there. Yeah, change the front text. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a subheading. Let's go back to our Claudia. Claudia gave us something to do here. So copy and simply paste as a subheading. So move this forward or upward, any side you wish to. I should leave it here. Wait to add more title here. So you know the services you render as an admin and executive virtual assistant. So one is email management, email and inbox management, etc. So I'm going to just use two as an example. Or let's do TV. There are others. I'm going to remove this one. Congratulations, you successfully built your first virtual assistant portfolio. So while you are done with all these sessions in your virtual assistant portfolio, all you need to do is to click on this link. First, save it as with your name. Save it with your name. Save it with your name. Then next you can preview. Click on this preview to preview what you have done. So this is what we did today. You can preview everything from this page. So while you are done, you can also check the mobile view, like when people are viewing your portfolio using the mobile app, not laptop. This is how it's going to be on the mobile app setting. This is how your portfolio will be. But on the laptop, it should be like this. On the laptop, it should be like this. So once you are done previewing, you click on publish website. Once you click on publish website, then you go down. Let's wait. It just want to show you how the mobile view is. I don't know why it's taking time. We already checked it. So this is your site URL. This is your site URL. So just click on that. Then once you are done, you click on publish. So it's preparing our design. So we are done. So click on visit website. Now your website has been published and it's now on your browser. You can simply copy your link here and send it to people or put it on your social media page like your LinkedIn and the rest of them. So this is the portfolio we successfully did today. There's it. Your service, your previous work, your previous work. Yeah, your testimonial, your certificates, and your contact information. That is it. It's simple and easy. And that is all. Now you have your professional virtual assistant portfolio without even writing a single line of code. However, if you found this tutorial video helpful, kindly do not forget to like and subscribe to receive more of my tutorials on productivity tools, freelancing, digital skills, and AI. Let me know in the comments if you have any area that you found difficult while completing your virtual assistant portfolio, or if you need a video tutorial on how you can create your UGC portfolio website. Or if, for instance, you want to create a brand portfolio for your business. And that is all for today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.